Missed out on breakfast? Fret not. It's never too late to grab a bite.
Ryan, would you lend me $100?
Yeah, if you ask nicely.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Well, it's one of the trickiest situations we face with friends and family, which of course is money. Let's say someone you care about is in a tough spot and asks to borrow a few hundred, maybe even $1,000, a few $1,000. Do you help? Where do you draw the line usually?
Yeah, where do you draw the line when it comes too much? It's a tough one. I'm not sure.
Okay, so today we're breaking down a very real dilemma. Should you lend money to people you care about? I think some of us have experienced this. Maybe you've once lent money to a friend who never paid it back.
Yeah.
Maybe you saw those same friends throw a party and then they buy a new TV and you're like, hey, do you forget that you owe me money? And then do you remind them again? There's so many different things to talk about, right?
It's so tricky because sometimes when you need it back, it's very tough to ask for it for various reasons. And it complicates the relationship. And I've heard many cases where it turns sour. So I am not sure if I want to go there.
Yeah, so let's discuss this tough scenario today. First up, every situation is different. And it also depends on your relationship with the person. But many personal finance experts have a simple rule. Don't lend, gift. Only give money you can afford to not get back. That way, if it's returned, great, right? But if not, no hard feelings. What do you think about this?
Yeah, that's one way to manage your expectations, right? So if you get it back, it's a bonus. If not, you're helping a friend out. I imagine there's a good reason why they're asking you in the first place. Otherwise, who would they turn to?
Right. So basically, if you yourself, though, are in a tough spot or you would really need the money in the first place, you should not lend the money, right? Start by checking in with yourself first. Can I actually afford to give this money away? If you're dipping into rent money or you're cutting into your emergency savings to help someone else, you're putting your own stability at risk. And that's when you should not do it, right? And that's beyond the should I lend it? Because when you say that I will lend my friend X amount of dollars, you are fully expecting that money back. And we have seen how history goes. Sometimes you just don't get it back.
Doesn't always work out.
Yeah. So I really like this soundbite that I heard. We are not banks. We're not built to manage emotional loans. That's why lending should be left to institutions.
Yeah, so I imagine lending means interest-free as well. So in some sense, you are helping out already, providing quite a bit beyond what a bank would normally do.
Yeah. Okay, so what if you have to say no? Let's say someone approaches you, Ryan, I really need $1,000 today.
Yeah.
And you wanted to say no. How would you go about that?
Yeah, I'm going to ask my wife.
Wow. Pawn it off to the wife? Okay, yes. So even, this goes two ways. Let's just say that you really couldn't lend the money, or even if you actually do have the money, but you just don't want to lend it. That's your right?
Yeah.
So you can politely decline by simply stating that, hey, I'm not comfortable with lending money. You don't need to explain your reasons in detail, but also saying that you need to focus on your own financial stability is a fair thing to say in this situation, which I think is a good way to kind of say, hey, I'm not able to do this, but I can help you out in some other ways. So if you still want to help, but lending isn't an option, that's hard, especially if the person is really struggling. But experts say you can still show that you care. Offer to help in other ways, help them budget. You can cook a meal for them, watch their kids so that they can work a few extra hours, that kind of thing. But it also means setting clear boundaries. You don't have to support everyone, maybe just your immediate family or a few close friends. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's really case by case, right? How close you are to a person. Can you trust them enough? Or do you think it's going to affect their relationship with you because of how they see money? So that sort of thing is going to come into play. So if you're Bill Gates, I imagine some of the excuses would not work. Like,
yes.
I'm feeling tight today.
That's true. Well, when it comes to lending money, it's not just about repayment, because financial experts say lending between loved ones comes with emotional baggage. So can you imagine coming up with a contract with this person or a repayment term? That can really strain a relationship. Like, okay, here's the money, but if it's okay with you, I would like back $200 every month. That's kind of weird, right? It's really awkward. And also always remembering that they owe you money. Then you're watching their every move, even if it's unsubconscious. It's also not great for the relationship. Because if they post something on Facebook like, oh, enjoyed this nice meal with the wife.
Yeah.
You would immediately think, but I lent you the money for something else.
That's right. So how do you draw the line?
I know. That's really difficult, right? So the bottom line is, if you're helping someone financially, be sure that you can afford it and emotionally handle it if you never see that money again. It's not just about dollars and cents. It's about protecting your relationships too. So what's your take? Would you lend money to a friend or family member? Let us know. 88550893.